Oh,
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
and there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
No,
I'm
ma'am,
glad to
everything
see you
all right?
again, dear. Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What did you need to
To let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully, but you have more important things to worry about.
Answers out the window.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying but they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday.
The water lock, that was broken. Could this be it?
Right, who's this Gary person? Do you trust him?
Oh, sweetie, it's nothing like that. Gary's as loyal as they come. I trust him with my husband's life any day.
Well, the lock on the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck in
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
with just some technical problem.
Well, whatever the cause, I'm thankful. To both of you. You've spared me another sleepless night.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast...
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that thin...
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there. Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Tell me more about moral, looks, character, your relationship. Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for. I didn't notice this about me, but actually I've lost all memory of the world.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with...
The lieutenant gives you a sideways
No, I
glance.
want to hear about it. You're right, I don't have time for the inside facts.
Of course, dear. Oh, yes. A zoologist. A crypto-zoo.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to...
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
You don't notice this, I'm gonna air him for now. I'm gonna try and get some monies. I think you're the drug guy.
The tear machines. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a set.
I'm a richer man. Hooray. Like being richer.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
You're not smuggling drugs at one place. I agree. It's our responsibility to keep this poison off the streets of Revachol, right?
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds. Then,
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
What are you still hanging around here for? Most other Kaminoirs.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
there was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I'd seen one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
You're at the Whirling. How do you know it was Kips who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say that he's a kips who do all the stealing around here? That's not rotor science, man.
If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran.
What's on the
His
ground?
little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well. He's a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman. Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find
Just
him?
follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
What's that, a raspy croak at his own sense of
Yes,
humor?
yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there.
Doesn't look
Too
good.
bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's
Doesn't
your
look
man,
so.
all right? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Salang a
Yes,
visit then.
so.
So what have we got? What in for 2 hours? So we use Salang.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man. What's on your mind?
So Salang, the other guy. South. Yeah. Oh no.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles.
You see two lowly defeat
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer.
a pair of found, ultra dedicated, victorious, sport
Those sneakers, mister.
only, fun, ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine.
That's a bit steep for this Salang then.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's okay?
Everything's The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool. Bang, bang, bang,
Split
bang.
hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. All is unimportant. I have police questions.
You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Maybe I can interest you in some premium menswear instead.
Oh, where are you
Me?
from, Sling?
It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All reversion.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Better not to mention. Sounds good. Let's get back to
Very cool. I like your style, officer.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
you. I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why,
Because I want you
officer?
to bribe me. I don't know. It was just anything I could come up with in my head. Ask you.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Street vendor not.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very...
Sorry, detective.
What's your...
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah!
Actually don't.
Tasty, tasty drugs.
like drugs. Looking for a lorry driver is transporting drugs out of the harbour. He or she is in this
That's
traffic jam.
so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
You are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and
Who
your
said
lorry.
that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
What do you know? Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbour?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that
Some
crowd.
drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me now. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom
You don't
in.
want to get into this mess. Raise your hands. You have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers who talk? The old woman back there. Point to the pale driver. Tased out. Strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
He's not ruling her out.
Who are these other drivers who
All
talk?
of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos. All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business.
Yeah, you
Remember,
seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police
Oh, okay.
And stops his face suddenly
But
serious.
why, officer?
after all this mess, The broken seals? Lying to you? Come on.
Think of it as an
An
investment.
investment? What kind of investment?
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here. I'm a policeman. Investment in good relations with the RCM. Your customer base.
Ha! That! You drive a hard bargain, officer. I respect that. Okay. What's it going to cost me? Be reasonable.
10 rand.
Sounds like a fair deal all around.
Takes a 10 note from 11.
Corruption.
I'll look around, thanks. I've just shown him I'm corrupt. I don't know whether I wanted to do that. I think that's a good place to leave it for now. So thanks for spending the time with me. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I hope you have a good... I hope you had a good time or a wonderful time. I hope you have a marvellous time for the rest of the day. Ciao for now. Bye.